How's it going, guys? My name is Kyler, and today I want to show you guys a brand new tool that they just released for Minecraft last week. This is the Curse Voice client that they have, and what makes this so cool is, okay, follow me here. I, from time to time, like to just try out new mods, and I've made my own mod packs in the past before, which have gone very poorly, and I'm honestly giving up on some of them because of the fact that there's always some problem, whether it's like an item ID mismatch or just mods don't mesh well. There's always some problem, and on top of that, I know a lot of people don't like the way that mods are done nowadays, where you have to you click on the form post and then it goes through a very shady Russian website after it goes to the AdFly link. Well, this actually eliminates all of those problems here, and it does it very cleanly and very smoothly. I just want to say really quickly, this is not a sponsored video. It might seem like it at first there, but I swear it's not. I will bag and I will brag on both the good and the bad features of this whole client here, but let's go ahead and get into it. So you guys can see right here, this is the Curse Voice client, and it's got a very weird name for it. I will say I hope that they change it. You can see up top that it's still in beta, so obviously there's still gonna be changes made here, but they should probably just honestly, if it was me, I'd make it just either its own name or it's got its own plugin that you download separately rather than downloading the client itself. But, you know, I'm not in charge of it. So it's a bit of a weird name. So if you guys hear it anywhere else, this is what it's for. And on the right side here, this is, obviously it's your friends list, but really I don't really see it too big of a deal to have it for something like Minecraft, because this also links with other games like League of Legends and Dota. So I don't know. If you guys like that kind of thing, there is a friends list, but as you guys can see, I've got 0 friends all over the place. So I really don't think that there's too much of a big need for it, but let's go ahead and get into the actual good part here. So this is the just random thing that we have here. So this is one of the options that we have, and I didn't actually show that too well. This is the browse all mod packs feature. So if you want to do this, it's just random ones that are already made, but whether it be from the Feed the Beast team or just random third party like Davy Jones Locker. I will say that's one I haven't heard of just yet. So there are a few ones in here. There's obviously Agarian Skies, which I didn't know there was a second one. Definitely got to check that one out. And you can see when they've been updated last and what they actually have included. So if one of them's got a multiplayer thing, so look, that one's got a little server icon. If it's map based, if it's got all these other things, if it's an official mod pack, it'll tell you all these cool things here. And then the featured list too, which I think just is kind of the top ones. But you guys can see this is basically just all the mod packs jumbled into one. The pre-mades, if you guys like that and dig it, there it is. I'll be honest, I actually really like this feature, and I'll probably be looking at some of these mod packs in the future. But let's go back. If you want to just look at Feed the Beast mod packs, just ones that were released by the official team, here they all are here. Not as many of them, but they are, you know, you can kind of rely on them and be like, all right, yeah, these are official ones, and they're kind of been tested for most of the bugs. So that is there. But here's my favorite part, okay? If we want, we can go to install a mod pack, and I'm just doing this as a little shortcut because then we have this thing up top where it's the custom profile. So here we can go from any version of Minecraft that we want. If we want 1.3, and unfortunately that one doesn't have Forge, but I think something like a 1.2.5, there you go. It has the Forge, and it has just all the other things that go along with it. So if you want that, you can do it. Here's something I will say though. I noticed this earlier when I was looking through the mods. It seems like they don't tell you, or they don't restrict depending on what version you have. So if I was to say making a 1.2.5 mod pack, most of these seem to be still 1.7.10. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know if there's a way to sort them up top. Unfortunately, I haven't really found too many things of doing that, but I'm not going to go ahead and create one here because I've actually already created one and it took a little bit to download. So let's go ahead and click on this one here. And this was actually one of my attempts here. You guys can see I went ahead and I put in 1.7.2, and I didn't realize until later on that it was all these are 1.7.10 except the animal or the animated players one. So just keep that out, keep a lookout for that, and just make sure you guys know what you're doing when you do that, because obviously I didn't. But here we can go ahead and we can create our own mod pack. So you got mods, you got resource packs, and even maps. So I've already created this one and it works, but just for show and tell here, we can go ahead and look. They've got all of these. This all links with the Minecraft Forge, or I always mess that up. Minecraft Form, excuse me. So they've got all their mods on here that, you know, are pretty much traditional to Minecraft at this point. They have, of course, the brand new Equivalent Exchange. I love love that. And it's got all the classic textures, which I'm really not too sure what that has to do with anything. And that's actually, these are resource packs, by the way. So, official Greenland resource pack. That looks nuts. That's probably a pretty big file too, so we're not going to download that one just right now. But then there's mods and just all random things here that we've gotten. Excuse me, this is maps again. I swear this just said mods a second ago. So we've got all of our maps here to download, whether or not you guys care. For up top there was a Star Trek one, or the Great Escape, Submarine Escape. Multiple escapes there, but there's all these other random ones that they have here if you just want to find a very quick and easy map to play without having to go through a bunch of shady websites and do all that. There's the maps, and then of course my favorite part, the mods. Look at that, start up at the top, Tinker's Construct. You can't go wrong with that. It once again shows all like the random little things that it has. So it's got things to do with mobs, things to do with processing and technology, and then just all these other things. Now here's one thing that I think can be improved in this, and say for something down here. I saw this earlier. Let me find it as quickly as I possibly can. Give me one moment. It's not too far down here. So here's the animation API. We'll go back to that in just a second because that's what my gripe is about here. So if I find the actual animated players, which is somewhere down here, I do apologize, but it's down here somewhere and I can't seem to find it, of course, when I need it. But the thing about the animated players is you need the API. What I'd like to see is that by those mods, they tell you that you need the API in order to install that mod itself. There's also other occurrences like this, like mods needing Light Loader. I know the Xant's minimap now needs that, so it'd be nice if it would tell people that to begin with too. I don't know, that's just a little feature I think they could add here to kind of make the whole client itself be a little bit smoother and wouldn't cause as much confusion for people. But let's go back and see, now that I've got all of this here, so you guys can see I've got a map, I've got the Mob Battle Arena, I've got the Default HD, and I've got the Computer Craft and the Journey map mods. So let's go ahead, click on this. The screen itself, Minecraft is not going to show for just a second because OBS is a little bit weird. And as soon as we're loaded in, I'll go ahead and I'll bring you guys over here because I don't want it to really be a black screen just yet. But right now I'm actually currently loading it in, and we should be ready to go in just a second. Okay, it's probably going to be a black screen. Oh no, we're good. All right, sweet. So you guys can see it's initializing all the stuff and loading a bunch of random things. I have no clue what this mod is honestly a part of. But look, I don't have to care about it because I just literally hit like 3 buttons, installed things, and boom, they were good to go. Like, it's literally that quick, and we can actually test and see if this works. And let's see, please no crashes. Boom, we're inside of here, and a little bit laggy there to begin with, but it looks like we're good to go. This is what, a Mob Battle Arena or something? Oh, some music. Okay, but as you guys can see, I've got the Journey minimap at the bottom, and the other thing we installed was Computer Craft, which, boom, look at that. There we go. And I tested this one over here earlier. I don't think I tested it with the Journey one, so that's what was different here. But there we go. You guys can see all this stuff works without the crashes. And there is a blown up village over there. But I think that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know. Do you guys like things like this? And let me just keep it like that for all the music right now. But do you guys like the whole like showcases like this? I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, and obviously this isn't a mod, but I was thinking maybe just doing some mod showcases and not like, hey, here's Tinker's Construct, but you know, they're not going to be every day that we do a mod, because I want to make sure the ones that I do are actually like decent, and they're not ones that people have seen a million times, like Tinker's Construct or Computer Craft in this case here. But let me know what you guys think about that. If you like that idea of seeing some mod showcases here, or you dislike it and don't want to see it, and you didn't like this one either, please let me know how you guys feel in the comments. But I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.